Hey there DIY fans, today we're going to make a hanging drill rack to hang your drills in, which could also be a wine rack if you change your dimensions a little bit. But that's what we're going to make today because I need some vertical storage space in my very messy pump house, and I figured this would be something easy to make that would help take some things off of my shelves and hang them vertically. So that's what today's video is about, is how to make a drill stand. And we're going to make this drill for the cost of free because I love making things out of scrap wood. I happen to have a lot of scrap wood, so that's what we're going to do today, is use some scrap plywood to make this. Now I only have 2 drills, but I made a spot for 3 to be able to hang in case I end up buying another drill in the future. You can totally customize this any way you want, add extra spaces, space out between the holes, do whatever works for you. I will put all of the dimensions that we used in the description box below in case you want to follow exactly what we did. This is my current pile of scrap OSB and plywood. So we're gonna look through here and see if we can find some. It's a bit wet though. My tarp seemed to have fallen off. Hey, ooh, yeah, pretty wet. So to make this stand for your drills, you're gonna need 3/4 inch plywood.
Yeah.
And we're gonna make 2 strips.
Yeah.
Of what?
One at 5 3/4 and one at 5 inches.
Yeah, you heard that right. Make your holes where your drills are going to hang into. You're going to need to measure the size of the bottom of your drill because it's hanging upside down. So you want to put it in, hang it upside down, and then drill a hole using the hole saw that is a little bit smaller than this. You could also mark out what you want to do with a jigsaw and use a jigsaw to cut out kind of like a keyhole shape, and that would also work for this purpose. So now I only have 2 drills, but we're going to plan for future growth here. So we're going to put 3 drill holders on here. So we're just going to measure and space them out so it looks nice.
5 inches, so if we count, say 6 inches, so this 18, this is 20 and a half. So we'll go center 10 1/4.
I always just like eyeball this kind of stuff, but he's going to do the measurements to get it exact. Some people just like doing math.
So these are the centers of our hole. So
you mark all the centers of your holes after measuring and doing some math to find out where exactly you want your 3 holes.
So you want a surface you can drill into, and then you want to stand on it. If you don't stand on it, it'll go flying.
The board will move. Yeah, make sure you put pressure on both sides, or you could clamp it down if you didn't want to just stand on it. There you go, a nice board with 3 holes in it.
The number one thing, most important thing to not lose your tools is to put your tools away after you use them.
After you use them.
That's what I found. It doesn't always work that way, but when you're done, you just put them away.
This is an important tip because I feel like I don't do this and then I'm like, where did I put that? Where is it?
See, now I will not be looking for these
later.
What we're doing here is we're cutting out the fronts of these holes, and we want to just cut out enough so that this handle fits in. So it looks like about 1 3/4 inches would be good. So I know the center of this hole was at 10 1/4. And then we want to go 1/2 3/4 inches to either side of that. So that is 7/8 on either side. So we're going to square that. Okay, so we're going to cut that swath out.
Yeah, like a little keyhole. Looks great.
Now we're going to clean this up with the router. Clean the hairs off, router it all so it looks nice. If
you don't have a router, you can just cut off some of the edges here and then give it a nice good sand. I don't have all these fancy tools, so if you don't have them as well, that's okay. Just be creative. There's other ways to do things.
This is the bottom piece, so I'm also going to router these 2 at these edges here. Get your palm sander and we'll sand this, clean it up a little bit.
pre-drilling some holes for where we're gonna attach. And again, this is not the prettiest, but it's scrap plywood that is just going into a pump house shed. We could have chose a better, nicer piece of wood instead of this wet one sitting outside, but you know, this is free. Ooh. Ooh, look at all that glue squishing out. Let's just wipe off the squeeze through. Probably should have had a cloth for that. Would have been better.
Wipe it on that wood there. Okay. Now, these two brackets. Where are they?
Are they these ones?
Oh, you just wiped the glue on the
You said
bracket.
to wipe it on the piece of wood.
That piece of wood there.
Okay, sorry. Where are those ones going?
So they're just going
Oh.
like that, and then you can screw into there.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
fired, aren't I?
And two here. Let's get it straight.
Okay,
The
straight.
straighter the better.
Straight and strong. You
Straight.
got this,
Okay,
Jackie.
just
You
go
can do
straight.
it.
Beauty. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there. Hanging like that.
Hang
And
in.
then just-
Will it hang like
hang
right
it
there?
Just like that. Got room for one more.
And there you have it. Vertical storage is definitely your friend, and I just love the way this looks. Now these drills, I know exactly where they go. They're not just mismatched all over my shelves, and I'll be able to grab them very easily. I hope this video inspired you to give this DIY a try and to use scrap wood for it. I could have used a nicer piece of wood, and I might paint this in the future when it moves from my pump house into the garage once I actually build my house and my garage. But for now, it gets the job done, and I think it looks just great. It matches the decor of my pump house, which is just very basic. So anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!